Hello, everybody. This is Roku Okami, and thank you all very much for joining me today on the stream. We also have Laz with us this time, unlike the other day that he overslept. Yeah, I'm talking to you. But, yep, we are finally going to reveal the secret project. And you kind of get an idea of what's going on. A lot has happened since last stream and stuff. We've been very busy getting the final touches done to reveal the secret project area, or which ends up becoming our biggest and major project, or otherwise leading into what I refer to as our mega build and stuff for this series and stuff. Before we will be here in a few weeks taking a short hiatus as Laz is moving and getting situated and stuff, but then we'll be back and at it again. But as you can tell, there's a train that looks quite like a passenger train buzzing around behind us.
Well, in addition to your news as well of me being gone for a week, here in about 2 months, Roku will probably also be gone for a week or two as well.
Yeah.
Because he will be moving with me.
Yep.
So,
I'm getting out of Kansas finally. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
He's gonna be able to get out and actually go and have fun.
After 40 years, I've been stuck here.
Poor bastard.
Oh, yeah.
After 40 years and nothing to do.
But we can have a whole lot of fun after we...
There also might be the possibility of people seeing a lot more IRL streams as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because we will actually have activities to do in our new home.
And stuff. And then we're going to get the Gamers Anonymous channel going again.
Yep. Gamers Anonymous will be back in full swing, except it will be an actual live podcast now with me and Roku live from the same room.
Yeah, that will be very different.
Where you were having to watch us from different camera views.
Well, from different locations around the world.
Now we'll basically be situated in the same room and then just have a guest with us, if anything.
Yep, and then it'll be really nice because then I can get Laz set up with a better audio and everything.
Yes, unfortunately my audio is not currently the best, but
don't worry.
When you have a child, it is child first.
Oh yeah, but don't worry, because I have to replace my Go XLR. I'm going to send it off, get it repaired, and then I'm going to set up the Go XLR on Laz's machine, and we'll get him an okay microphone, because you can get good mics for about $100. Oh
yeah, no, I'm
nowadays.
I'm going to completely change from the HP Omen that I'm currently using.
Unfortunately, I'll have to retire my $400 mic because this puppy ain't gonna work in a room where we both are sitting and stuff, because it's gonna pick up echoes from both of us.
Yes, indeed it will, unfortunately.
And stuff, and that's the downside to this beautiful condenser mic that I have. But I'll switch back to a dynamic. We'll probably both be rocking PreSonus PD70s because they are pretty much the best option without breaking the bank. The other option would be Rode Pod mics, which are about $20 more for the original one.
That's not that bad.
They're about 120. PD70s run between 90 and 100.
Yeah, that's not that bad. We can each get one of those and then we'll be perfectly set.
Oh yeah. Until eventually when we can invest into getting the cream of the crop, the Shure SM7B.
Eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually.
But, well,
And we're
if you're
standing
wondering where we are in the world, literally right over here across this bridge here, there's our power plant. So we're in the main hub area and stuff. There's our mob. There's the farm area, the other place over there. The original starting base is over here and stuff. So we finally have built the train station. We haven't fully decorated the outside and put stairs in and all that stuff yet. And we got a ton of decorating yet to do inside. But pretty much you come in, there's ticket booths at each end. You get your train tickets and then you come up here, cross over, and then there's the convenience stand right there, and there's another one at the other end, and then a little seating area where you can sit down and eat your food, and then there's these nice little seating areas for you to sit at while you wait for your train. And it looks like our train will be here in approximately 2 minutes because we're heading to Upper Wolf Den City. Finally. Yeah, this is just the Wolf Den hub that we're in right now. The main hub, for just pretty much is the access point to everything else.
Yep.
Eventually we'll have the spawn train will come in on this rail.
Yep.
And then it will be popping up on this board. That's our next project to get it going. Stuff, but right now we just need to wait for that beautiful purple and white train to come back. For I'm not gonna lie. Let's see.
Seconds.
Oh, there goes the farming train off.
Yep. Here comes the Wolf Den.
Yep, I see it coming. It's gonna come across that side first.
The other side.
And then it's gonna loop around here to platform 2 and 3/4. So that's the engine. And then we're just going to hop in. I think we should ride in the fancy car. But there are 3 train cars on here. We've got the cabin car, the regular passenger car, and then last but not least, got a little kitchen area here, the dining car.
We got about probably 30 seconds till departure.
And stuff. And then, of course, the engine is up at the front there. But let's come in and
there ain't nothing important
take a seat here, and then we can ride the train over to the secret project, aka the Wolf Den City, which is where our mega build is going to be taking place.
Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to see very much out the window either.
Nope. They're not going to see a whole lot until we step out of the train station.
Yeah.
On the other side. The only thing we didn't get done was the decorating the tunnel.
Yeah, we've got to go through and decorate a bunch of tunnels yet.
Yeah, and we got to touch up bridges and everything.
Yeah, but that's all to be done at a later date.
Yep.
It's so much faster to take the train over here than flying. Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Even with the wait for the train to come back and forth, it feels like it's so much faster. And we have arrived. And now we can pop out. And here is the Wolf Den City train station. We have a convenience area over there where you can get snacks and stuff. And then the ticket booth is over here. We got benches here for people to sit on. A little bit of flower decorating. But now I'm going to slowly step out and reveal. Even though people can see some on the mini map, but oh, it's just an empty area with a whole ton of rails, huh? Well, this is where buildings are going to be eventually. We're going to set up a trolley system that's going to run on these tracks. But the big thing, the big reveal is ta-da! The central bank. the lore for this city is literally controlled and ran by the bank. And now we can reveal some of the other things that we've hinted at and stuff, like our certain things that are under the bank and stuff. But welcome to the central bank. There's still a lot of decorating and stuff that still needs to be done, like the teller windows and everything stuff. But on each side there is 2 floor areas for offices and everything. We'll go this side first real quick. It's nothing fancy because they are all very empty. Yeah, like I said, we gotta do some major decorating, but we do have a full, yeah, your spawn bed.
Because we unfortunately got rid of the behemoth. Oh yeah, no, my bed's in here.
There we go.
Currently the resident of the bank.
Stuff and huge lofted cathedral ceiling. I love that ceiling. Took some major work. That took some time. I'm not gonna lie, this place took a lot of work. And
looking up, it's so gorgeous though.
Oh yeah. And then the supports that I put in and stuff with the crossing pattern, just beautiful. Of course it has to be thunderstorming. Then we'll come over here. This elevator, unlike the elevator over there, this one can actually go down a floor. And now we have our diesel generators here that are then powering the elevators and a whole ton of these energy providers that are connected to the energy inputs for applied energistics. In other words, it's converting rotational power into the power to run AE. And that is why we were so busy with so much AE stuff there for a little bit. And our AE system's been mostly moved from the other location, because it is now, voila, here is our central controller for our AE system. And then we have all of our storage towers over here, which the drives that we had for our AE system are all right here. They've been all moved over. Well, not all of them are in this room. There is some in the other server room on the other side.
I don't think we actually put any of the actual ones in here though. Oh, no,
nope, this is where the deep storage ones are.
Yeah, this is gonna be deep storage.
Then we go up here, and this is our storage drawer system, which is mostly focused on the stuff that needs to go into compacting drawers.
Just to make it easier for auto crafts later.
Oh yeah. And then this is Laz's remote control ring, and that one's my remote control ring. And then our ender storage that is bringing stuff in automatically from the old warehouse drop off.
Right inside.
Is hidden inside here, as well as the link that has to be here just for the wireless system to work.
Yep. So it's
and
all
stuff.
hidden away.
Yep.
Nobody sees anything.
And this is a perfect ME cube. What you do is you build the ME controller system looking like this, and then you fill in all the gaps with dense energy cells.
Yep.
And that way your system has a ridiculous amount of power backup.
If we have 125 million.
Which is really freaking good.
Yep.
And right now our system is using 1.1. And we are producing way more than that. It just won't show it because our energy it's only going to show what it's using of what's being generated. Now for the next thing to show off.
Oh yeah, the fun stuff.
Yep. Let's head down to, with this elevator, down to liquid storage. This is what's been helping us massively. This is a infinite source of biodiesel. And that's what's been powering turning all of our bases into superheated. I didn't get rid of the stuff that was used to start up everything. Oops.
I was like, what in the world?
Yeah. Because in order to initiate bottomless supply, you have to actually pull from the pump using create at first to trigger the hose pulley to recognize that it's bottomless.
Yep.
Then you can then switch it over to the pipes mod, because these are going to move a lot more fluid, a lot more faster.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have one other area that's infinite, and this is infinite crude oil. And we'll show off how we got this here in a minute. We would have showed off the crude oil stuff sooner, but it's way too close to where we are right now, and it would have risked revealing some of this project.
Plus, it took us a while to kind of...
And we had a hell of a time because the one recipe, we couldn't get to it. It was weird.
Yep, we didn't.
We actually had to access the recipe through the vanilla method here. And that was a total pain in the butt. For some reason, JEI did not want to pull it up.
JEI did not like it.
Yeah.
JEI did not want anything to do with it.
I just saw it inside your head, and it was terrifying.
Yeah, there's not much going on in there, unfortunately, either.
Yeah, it's pretty empty. So we'll just... let me...
Do we want to go and show off the crude oil? Because that's probably the
Yeah.
next easiest thing to explain currently.
There's where I put it. It accidentally got tossed into the ME system.
Oh, there's my backpack. My backpack. My sleeping bag.
Because I'm like, where's my sleeping bag?
Alright. Straight out.
Yep.
Alright.
And then we'll head up here. Because it's kind of funny. It's right... We happen to find
Literally straight across, yeah.
everything. And... Oh, we can tear up all these generators now.
Oh, all this can get technically torn up at this point. Oh no, they're still...
Oh, these guys have been pulling from the other biodiesel source.
Oops.
No wonder why we kept running out.
Well, they haven't even been running.
No wonder why the farming district's been going crazy yet, because it's still been trying to produce biodiesel. But right here are the pump jacks that we use to pump up all that crude oil so that we could get infinite crude oil. And we'll show why we wanted infinite crude oil. But it was this block right here, this pump jack hole, that we had to get the recipe from the vanilla method.
Yep, because believe it or not, it does not really exist via JEI.
Yeah, it was a total pain. But that's why we've got these two oil barrels that are full of oil yet. But we've depleted this whole oil field.
Yep, this oil field is empty.
And stuff, but the way it does it is it generates the oil field, the where oil is, via chunk. And we just happened to find two chunks side by side that had more than 10,000 buckets of oil.
Yep.
And since we have everything enabled to where we can turn any liquid into an infinite source. So we just pumped all this up and then sent it over there to turn it into a massive pit of crude oil. And the whole reason for wanting infinite crude oil was for the asphalt for these streets.
Literally just for one block.
Yeah. But now we're currently in the upper city where the rich and powerful people live.
Ooh, you missed a whole strip of panels here.
Oh, I know. I haven't finished.
Oh, note to self, I gotta go back.
I ran out of zinc, remember?
Oh yeah,
That's why we had to build the resource plant.
And
then
if anybody's wondering, I did all the decorating out here.
And then all this decorating and custom trees, it was all Laz's fun time. But the city is divided. We have the upper city and the lower city. Upper city is for the rich people, rich and powerful. And then the lower city is for the peons. And this is how the peons can move up and down between upper and lower city. They have to go through here and they have to, I haven't built, there's going to be a building here that they have to have passes to be able to come up and down and stuff. And then we just come here and move down to lower city. And then unfortunately, I didn't get the streets put in yet. But if you'll notice, stuff down here is going to be more older, dated, rougher in design. Like the sidewalk here is definitely not well kept. Here is the main power plant for everything. Our rainbow furnace is currently tucked in here. Yeah, power plant's not working. The water problem. There's access. Fly up here. Yeah, some of the water pipes have glitched out again.
Yeah, pretty much all of them.
Seems like the corner ones are the ones that are glitched out.
Oh, this whole layer up above is not working.
Now, the bottom layer, it was only the... This is the first time they've glitched out in a while.
Yeah, no, we're all good again.
Yep. Ooh, did you get the one in the middle?
No, I did not yet. I came up top.
There, I got it fixed.
How did you get that one?
Ah.
You just reached back through.
Yep, I just reached through. There we go, but this is our power plant. It's an 8 boiler, 8 max boilers once they all get caught up.
Come on. Come on.
And then over here, so far, we only have one maxed out magnet coil going.
Why are those 2 boilers not maxing out?
Oh, we probably missed a pipe somewhere. I'm just going through resetting the ones that I didn't update.
Yeah, I would.
Just to be safe, even though they showed water moving through them.
Yeah, I would update them. I know that I had to redo all the pipes up above, so. I know
that is the one thing I hate right at the moment. I'll be so glad when Crate gets this fixed.
Whoa. Come stand where I'm standing. And then watch those bottom 2 corner pipes. Are they doing that for you too, where the water's like constantly like draining out of them? Where they're going empty?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Get up on my block.
Yeah, it's still doing it. I don't know if that's a visual bug or if...
That might explain, because those are the ones feeding these 2 boilers. Yeah, these are running.
None of the other pipes are doing it. said, I can see it's just those two right now.
Ah, I got stuck in the cog work.
No, it's all the corner ones on the bottom. All the bottom corner ones are doing it. Because if you go and stand on each side on the ender tank, they're doing it.
Well, you can see it happening in real time just up close now. And that shouldn't be happening. They're pulling from a source. Oh, these are running max now. But that one's not. Temporary. Put that there so I can... Okay, that one's back maxing. That one's not.
So, yeah, this one's still bouncing between like 16 to 14.
Max.
Yeah, all of them are... Oh, nope, this one right here that I'm on.
It's having the same issue there.
Yeah,
so,
those
those two are being stupid. I'll have to figure out what's going on there.
No, we'll figure that out later on. But...
Yeah. What matters is the one side that is our max, that's powering the stuff at the, doing most of our power needs at the moment is running fine. And see, this is a perfectly maxed out coil. We're using every stress unit and stuff, and that
you had to go and use all of our netherite for all the magnets.
I know.
We were so close to getting the angel rings.
Yeah.
We were so close. I want my goddamn creative flight already. I'm sick of having to rely on fuel.
Then we have two factories built down here. First factory here has been doing a lot of work for us. At the moment, it looks like it's doing nothing. That's just because the biggest thing it's been doing for us that helped out with our ME system is this over here, making redstone. That was a huge help. But the whole point of this plant is to make these copper circuits so that we could have engine boosters on our motors. I don't have any of them in place here, the boosters, but you saw them being used over at my base recently with other stuff. But this place has been very crucial towards some of our other future resource areas, especially getting a decent amount of nether wart built up. Because we're going to need a pretty large nether wart farm when we do our potion farm, our potion area. Because we're going to have a regular area that will be producing redstone for us on a regular basis. But this whole place is powered by a handful of engines back here. And then we've got some diesel being pumped in to here because these need to be superheated in order to make the circuits, or I should say in order to make the first phase of the circuits, which is making the blank circuit. Then you have to press copper wire or deploy copper wire onto it to make the final stage. But in order to make these circuits, you have to mix stone, quartz, redstone, and iron all together in a superheated basin, and then press it all together to make the first circuit. Then this over here is just turning copper into copper sheets, and then copper sheets into copper wire. And then the final step here is deploying copper wire in to make the copper circuits. Then on top of all that, we are also, best way to explain everything there, in order to get the quartz that we need to make everything. Upstairs here, we have a small cobblestone generator that is making the stone for the smooth stone that's needed for the circuits. But then we're also taking some of that smooth stone, crushing it back into cobblestone, then into gravel, then into sand, and then we're getting our sand. And then here's our little, let me reload, our automatic nether wart farm up here for the potion system.
Doesn't look like it's working anymore.
Well, it's working.
Oh yeah, that's right, those have to be clusters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Then
that's right.
that sand comes down and goes through here and gets haunted into soul sand. And then the soul sand comes over here and gets washed to give us quartz and a teensy bit of gold. And that's what this here is. A tiny bit of gold that flows in. Then we have the nether wart farm and then my manual farm as well. That is over here making awkward potion, and then going from awkward potion into here, and then we just have to gather blaze rods, crush down to blaze powder, and then mix blaze powder with awkward potion to get potion of strength. Then you crush netherrack into what's called cinder flower, and then you squirt strength potion onto cinder flower in order to make redstone. And this has been our main source for redstone, for especially the applied energistics needs. That's what helped get us through that nightmare. And then that means everything is somewhat automated here. The only stuff that we have to supply to this base is copper, iron, netherrack, and blaze rods for this factory to run.
Well, blaze rods we shouldn't have to provide too much longer.
No, because we'll be getting a blaze farm. And we'll just go out the back door here at the loading dock area.
Oh, cheeky son of a gun.
And so here's our little loading dock. And here's another loading dock. But we'll enter this building from the front side, this other factory, and through its main entrance. And this factory is our asphalt factory, which is currently turned off. And I'm going to be redoing it because there's a more efficient way. But here is where the crude oil is coming in. It's being squirted into buckets and then being mixed with sand and gravel to make asphalt. It's a real simple thing. And then the asphalt is then being sent out here into the ender chest to our ME system. And everything's powered once again by cobblestone generators that are up here. And like I said, the system's currently off because I took out the shaft that normally should be right there. And then here's an example of utilizing those motor extenders. These are the basic motor extenders, which doubles the stress units of whatever motor it's attached to. Which is pretty nice when you take this 8,000, or I can't remember, I think these are, 8,000, you can turn into a 16,000 stress unit motor. And when we can build the advanced motor extension, that one can 8 times the stress units. Which is like huge upgrade. But yeah, that pretty much covers the secret project.
To a mixing recipe here soon.
Yeah, because that came out in a new update. Yeah. We still need to put in the streets here. I haven't put in the streets, but we have a lot of fun stuff that we're going to do. We're going to start doing some stuff with schematic cannons stuff, because we're going to build just a whole ton of row of identical apartment like buildings right down through here and stuff, and they're just going to be numbered, the buildings stuff. And then we have a ton more factories that are going to be back here along this area, along the back, and over in that corner that we will be building up, because we need to definitely get a create factory that builds the base components for everything for create for us. But yeah, that covers what we have been doing behind the scenes lately. But normally, let's say someone needs to go up to the upper city, and because they're like housemaid, butler, you know, anything like that that needs to work up there, they would come in here, person would be standing here, you'd show them your pass card and stuff, show them your permission card, then that person will then open the door, let you through, and then you can then come over and ride the elevator up. And say, for example, when you come back down after your job is done for the evening, that's why you can't access this side. You're only allowed to just go straight outside. That way also on the outside, nobody can come straight into the elevator without first showing their pass card to gain permission to move to travel up here to the upper city. And then even then, when they come up, they'll just come straight out. Pretty nifty. And then also in the lower city, we have a train system that's going to be arriving down there, and we're going to have our other areas will be coming here to deposit their stuff versus back at our old base stuff. The only trains that are going to be depositing at the starter base will be the farms train and the train station train. But that, whew. Hey Corbin, what's up? But that covers all of that nightmare. Hey. Oh my god!
What?
4 horsemen.
Ooh, 4 horsemen?
Yeah, I just saw a skeleton horse sitting, and as I ran up to it... Oh, you killed the horse!
I didn't want to kill the horse, but... God damn it. Got it.
Die. I shall kill you with my sleeping bag.
He's dead.
There we go. We were able to save 3 out of 4. Not too bad. We've got our other ones that are down at my base.
Well, we need to get potions of harming so we can kill them.
Yeah, because like the one that was yours is not in too good a shape.
He has half a heart, by the way.
But yeah. Now, like the fancier factory type stuff will be built up here, as well as like our food places that will be automatically making food. We'll have like a burger shack. Well, it won't actually be a shack, but we'll have a burger place and a fancy dining place and different things like that, with you taking advantage of all the different foods that we can create using Farmer's Delight. We'll have several different restaurants, and then pretty much at the start of each video we'll head over to a different place and get our food for the day from those areas. And stuff, and then we'll have fancy buildings, big condominium apartment buildings and stuff like that. Like one of the factory type stuff that will be up here will be like our stuff for applied energistics automation. automating the processors and stuff. We'll build like a laboratory and stuff for that to be up here and stuff. And the way to get around here in the upper city, there will be trolleys running around on these rails. Even though just having the asphalt makes you move a lot faster.
I was about to say, just running around on the asphalt really isn't that bad.
And stuff. I still gotta get the rest of the raising done with the copycat panels. Stuff, but I got quite a bit of it done before I ran out of zinc. But that was the main reason why all of a sudden, instead of doing a tree farm, we switched gears and made something different. And stuff, all of a sudden, oh, no, not doing a tree farm? Nope. We need a resource place so that we could start getting more zinc on hand.
I don't know what the hell is going on.
So, but Laz did a lot of nice work. These fountains are nice. Simple, but yet nice.
Effective, yep.
And his custom trees are crazy.
Better.
And then I like his little pools here.
Yeah, I personally like these fountains better.
I did notice that you need to get some more lily pads placed on some.
Yeah, the other side doesn't have any.
Yeah, like this side here.
Those unfortunately didn't copy
lily
over with the
pads.
schematic. Yeah, those didn't copy over with the schematic, unfortunately, which sucks. Filling it in, though, was fun.
Every so often I'll get some air bubbles.
Occasionally you do, but it's very rare.
Yep, I just got some just then. There's some air bubbles. Boop boop. Oh. Yeah, that is what we've been busy doing, and I don't even want to get into the destruction that we've wrought to our farming district. Because we made it way too big, and we found out that rich soil is a lag machine.
Yeah, it's literally been destroying the server and wreaking havoc, so we've had to rip a good majority of it up, and now we don't even know how to go over there.
Yeah, but hopefully we'll be getting a new server machine here soon.
Next week I am ordering. Actually, this Friday I should be ordering.
Yep, but I love how the bank turned out. This thing is gorgeous. I modeled some of its design based off of the Capitol building in Kansas, and then instead of having a big copper domed roof at the top, we just kept spiraling up with kind of a pagoda-esque style. And then each layer I did the detailing slightly different and stuff in order to really accentuate different designs all the way clear to the top. And then to show that it's a big fancy bank, it's topped with gold. Oh yeah, gold on top. Mwahahahahaha.
Not like you can see it from down here, though.
I know. That's why both entrances have gold on them. Big solid gold blocks. And I don't want to talk about the hell going after sea lanterns. We really that's another farm that we'll have to. I'm going to use the design that Beardstone did for Guardian Farm.
Oh God, please.
Because it's so much simpler.
If we're gonna
compared
do a Guardian Farm, we need to find a schematic for it. I do not want to do it again.
Oh, we're not doing that like we did before, the vanilla style, where we sent them through
another.
Thank you very much for the sub. For some reason, my alert did not pop for it. But welcome to the Wolf Pack, Corbin. I think it's because I have everything prioritized right now through Twitch, because I am multi-streaming. So the only alerts that are going to come up is going to be the Twitch alerts. I was hoping that the YouTube alerts would work as well, but looks like it's based off of the whatever is the primary streaming source. But the tracks we're using are the tracks that don't have the railroad ties in between them, and then we're going through and clicking on them with asphalt slabs. I can demonstrate that here. Here's the plain unasphalt. When you click on it once, it makes it really thick. And then you can click on it again and you get this little bit thinner raised, so the rail still sticks up a little bit. But then you get this little lip, and to fill in that lip, we just go through with copycat panels and just raise everything up to match and stuff. And what allows us to do this is the create steam and rails add-on that allows us to go through and just do. But when we release the full SMP server and stuff, and we start recruiting other people to join us and everything, it will be a big difference. We'll have a ton of other people, because our close-knit community, everybody they came on, played for a few days, and then
I can pull that out from
disappeared. Unfortunately, because Pukinator, I have no clue what he's been busy doing Grand Theft Auto stuff. And Builder, I have absolutely no idea what he's been up to.
I haven't heard from Builder in forever.
Oh, I ran out of slabs, so each time I gotta click it with a slab. There we go.
Well, the real question is what are we doing today?
Yeah, I mean...
I feel like we need to do something somewhat exciting, because we've been doing nothing but boring stuff kind of lately.
We've been doing so much building.
That's what I say. I feel like we need to go and do something exciting today.
That's the other thing I like about the SMP server I'm building. I'm adding more adventure aspects. Oh, we've lost a skeleton horse. And we're about to lose another one.
No, he got off the track. We're good.
Nope.
He got hit twice. He rest in peace.
Oh, rest in bones. Or I should say pieces.
Yeah, I was about to say rest in pieces.
But I like our passenger train. It turned out pretty good. Especially after I reworked my engine design. My first design, we will not talk about.
No, we will not.
This one looks 1,000 times better.
The old one basically made me want to punch people in the face. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, I know. I went back and started looking through a lot of how 1960s diesel steam engines looked, and I got something that looked a hell of a lot better. And so I also have learned that trains need to be built much longer when we do the next one. That means our train stations are going to be freaking massive.
Yes, indeed.
In order to have better looking trains. more realistic trains to be able to get all the detail in them. Because right now, between the front and the rear bogies on each car, I only have a 3-block gap, and I need more like a 7-block gap. That means each train car will be another 5 blocks longer.
Hey.
Oh no, that math did not add up. 3 and 5 makes 8. And they need to be another 4 blocks longer.
I could care less. Longer trains.
Oh yeah, that also will make more room in each car to do more.
Well,
especially like our dining car is so squished together, and there ain't a whole lot of space for a lot of people to dine.
And also, there will be more room. We'll have more.
I need to fix this board over here yet.
Which one? The far one?
Our board over here.
Oh, you need to fix these boards down.
Yeah. Okay, that's summary. This needs to go to this needs to go down to line 2. This is summary as well. That goes down to line 2. Schedule. This needs to go down to line 4. I need my Paxel out so I can get to the last link and move this one down to line 4. Okay, then I need to grab the arriving name tags and both of the departing name tags.
I think the board's broken.
Arriving. No, the board's not broken.
Nope. There we go.
Departing in. Departing in. Fortunately, I can't fit in the departing to. I need to extend the board more to fit in everything, but at least now it makes a little more sense.
You used to leave my bubble wrap alone. That's for my desk. I do not need this tempered glass breaking, because tempered glass is not cheap to replace. Especially panels of it this large.
Ooh, we'll put our name tags back. Clean up our bag. But okay. Toss our hammer and that in there for now and that. Ooh.
So what kind of an adventure do we want to go on today, Roku?
Oh, time in a bottle? I found out we can add a curio slot for it.
Oh?
And then we can put them in our curio and they'll build time. And they won't waste.
That would be so much nicer rather than having to carry it around like this.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sick of having to actually have it in my inventory.
And I forget about it, and it just sits in my tool bag a ton.
That's why I never take it out of my inventory, because otherwise I'll forget about it.
Yeah, because like I only have 44 hours built up on mine now.
Let's see. Currently, I have 57 hours built up on mine, a total of 141 hours and 53 minutes.
My total is 128 hours that I've accumulated with it.
I got you beat.
Yeah, and that's because I always forget about it.
Oh, anytime I know I'm getting AFK or I know I'm not gonna really pay attention or I end up falling asleep, typically mine's in my inventory.
Yeah.
Anytime I'm on the server, I always make sure to have it on in my inventory, pretty much.
Yep. Okay. We need to stare at our lovely map. Now we need to figure out where we want to build a lumber district.
What?
Because the nice thing about the lumber district is we can have it now feed to the lower city station, so we don't have to worry about
what are you doing?
it lining up with the tracks at the other system. Which is a positive, because we don't have to worry about it now matching up with other stuff. And now I can finally come over here and not have to worry about you guys seeing our map. Oh, because it was crazy. I kept accidentally almost showing stuff during streams when I was looking at the map.
You can zoom back out your map.
Yeah, it's nice.
I gotta help with a baby who is being very difficult right now. She's got a
Actually,
poopy butt. And my wife
this
is
area
pinching
right
her.
here might work very good for our lumber area.
Roku, let's put it this way. My daughter decided to 360 herself even though she's strapped to the changing table.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. You go and
back.
yeah, you go take care of that. And I'm going to fly down. Unfortunately, the area where I think we'll be setting up the lumber district also has a nice ticking time bomb down there. Mostly destroyed. Lag bomb, I should say. But the advantage to people, the reason why people will want to live down in the lower city is because they're protected from hostile mobs thanks to guardian towers that keep the mobs away, aka mega torches that will be hidden inside beautiful towers that we will schematic cannon in at all these very strategically placed mega torches. The only mega torch that isn't in a tower is the one that's inside here. But all the others are actually strategically counted out and placed. Oy. But that way this island is completely mob proof. Now up here in the upper city, the only reason why we don't have mobs up there is, well, once again there are mega torches, of course, hidden. But they're actually hidden in some of the intersections and stuff underground is where they're hid at. But let's fly down south of here. There's a nice plainsy area not that far from us right here that I think we could easily smooth out and set up a tree farm. And there is our partially destroyed lag machine. Here is what is currently left of the Behemoth airship. And as you can tell, all the create stuff, that machinery that we had in here has been gutted out and stuff, because we're slowly going to be disassembling this machine, this airship. It's just that it has to be mostly took apart before we can hit the disassemble button on it, because otherwise the server literally explodes and stuff. Our massive wall of ship engines are gone, except for the very few that are still up top there that I just couldn't reach because it doesn't count this block as a block for jetpack. I think one thing we can do during this stream.
I have returned.
Good.
What are you talking about?
I was walking around the partially destroyed Behemoth.
Oh.
Hey, I've destroyed quite a bit of it already. Almost the entire lower deck's gone.
Disassemble it.
No! Server go boom! The last time I tried that, I had to back up, go to a server backup. Because if you got anywhere near this thing, you just instantly crash.
That's because you didn't dismantle it beforehand.
Well, that's why I am dismantling it.
Well, no, you're supposed to disassemble the airship itself beforehand.
Oh no, I'm taking it apart before I hit the disassemble button. I'm removing a large portion of it beforehand.
I want to see my baby.
What's left of it?
No, not that baby. This baby. My child.
As you can tell, the lower deck, most of it's gone. All of the create machinery's out of it.
Yeah, but not all of this is out of it yet.
Hey, I got out what steam engines I could reach.
Oh, it's time to drop her down again.
And stuff, but I'm thinking this plains area right outside here is the perfect place for our lumber area. You know?
It's so sad seeing this whole thing ripped apart.
I know, it's quite saddening, I won't lie.
Down the rest of the way. Can you stop?
Yeah, you hit you're landed against some trees.
It's fine. It's closer to the ground.
Yeah, should be able to reach those now.
What?
Ooh, grab my drill. Now I should be able to fly up. Nope, still can't fly high enough in here.
To get the rest of them? Hold on.
Yeah. At least with those engines, it won't move like a total slug at the moment.
It doesn't move like a slug at all. What you mean?
Well, it's also got less mass in it now, too. Half of the bottom floor is gone.
There's fucking trees like every fucking where.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm putting it out over the fucking water.
That's why I was trying to get that bottom floor removed. That's why I finally put efficiency on my Paxel.
There we go. Now you should be able to reach. She is as down can go.
Well, I can hover a little bit higher.
Yeah, unfortunately that's as much as we can go up right now.
Well, I can break the engines. I can't break the chutes.
Water.
Oops, I forgot to turn on my magnet pickup to ME system.
My backpack's off. So saddening sitting here ripping this apart.
Yeah, but this thing is... that's why Eureka will not be in the SMP.
Nope.
I'm praying that by the time we start the SMP, that
By the time we should be starting the SMP, Create Aeronautics should be out.
I hope so, because that will be nowhere near as unserver friendly.
In reality, I would like to not start the SMP till closer till the end of the year. We'll probably end up starting the SMP probably about...
I think what we'll do is do a more tech series here soon.
Do something more
Either Techopolis or find something else that utilizes some of the other tech mods.
We were looking at going back and playing
Tech-It.
Tech-It, yeah.
I've also considered doing something that's a little bit more harder end, like grade tech.
Never really been a big fan of grade tech, not gonna lie. At that point, prefer to do something like Sky Factory or something like that. I feel like we need to do a Skyblock pack.
Yeah.
We need to do something that's gonna set us focused on either the tech or something.
Yeah, I definitely want to do so. That's why I'm like, grade tech, it's, you know, a challenging and pack to move through.
Yeah.
And stuff, but at the same time, it is very, you know, it's a different style of tech than what Create is.
Well, in my opinion, also Grave Tech is also one of those packs where it bounces around. You're not like doing one certain thing at a time. You're doing like 6 different things.
Yeah.
And you can get lost very easily, or you get overwhelmed, and eventually you're just like, yeah, no, fuck it, I'm done.
I did discover one thing: efficiency on axes still doesn't make them break very fast. You know?
Believe it or not, even having efficiency 5 on this axle is...
Oh yeah,
axle is still not very breaking this all very fast.
Oh yeah, I know. I have efficiency 5 on my normal axe, and it just... Nope. It's not fast.
Like, I'm still instant breaking blocks, don't get me wrong. But could it be faster? Definitely. How's the drill? Does the drill do any good?
No, it's about like efficiency 3 on an axe when it comes to breaking wood. The only advantage to the drill when you're breaking anything that's stone-ish related or metal related, you can break a 3x3. And I think I have someone knocking at my window.
No. Who the hell?
Yep. That would be a Mr. Winky saying, "Daddy, I want to come in. I'm hungry."
Hi. Your child's home.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I not press the door?
Well, this will be a good chance that I can... Let me get these last couple furnaces broke off of here real quick, like. There we go. I'll just land here for a moment and take it just a short break, and I'll run out and get the kid. So, I'll be right back, peeps. Okay, and I'm back.
I'm not gonna lie, Roku.
What?
We probably could have gotten away with just doing the single layer on the boat, and it would have looked nice. I'm not gonna lie, it actually looks really damn good.
Now that you've stripped away the bottom part of the deck?
That bottom layer, yeah, no, it actually looks really good. He's lost a lot of weight. Essentially what happened is he lost a lot of weight. Lost that gut. Don't be underneath. Alright, she's dropped all the way down.
You didn't remove all these stairs?
No. No, they're gone. On my screen, they're gone.
They're on my screen and I'm able to walk up and down them.
There's nothing on my screen. Yeah, no, I just F3'd and there's nothing there.
I F3A and they're still here.
There's nothing there for me, Roku.
Well, I just tried to break them and nothing happened.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, no, they're glitched. Because the ones that you just broke are still showing up for me, too.
Okay, let me... There's my efficiency 5 axe.
I was about to say, let's just this thing apart.
Mm-hmm. Come tell me, am I standing on something? I have a glitched out frame block.
Replacing, yeah. Just right click them with your
Yep, that made it disappear.
just right click them with the wrench and it takes care of it.
I just right clicked with my axe.
Or that, yeah. I can't right click with my pickaxe.
Yeah, because yours will place a light source.
Actually isn't too bad of a thing now. Considering it's pitch black in some parts of the ship. Nothing's running in here anymore. My main goal right now is to just sever the bottom from the top half.
Yeah. If we ever do an airship again, it definitely won't be a mobile factory type airship.
Oh, you have to admit it was fucking sick, though.
It was nice, though, being able to have all of our creates machinery movable.
Well, we'll be able to do it with Create Aeronautics.
Oh, yeah. And as soon as Create Interactive comes around, then we can have mobile train bases too.
Yep. The nice thing is we'll be able to do it either way.
Mm-hmm. The only thing is it will make train crashes a lot more of a pain in the butt to clean up.
Well, that's why we just make sure beforehand that nothing can happen like that.
Mm-hmm. That's why you gotta make sure your signals are all positioned correctly and everything. Well, main reason why Beardstone doesn't want it is because he's always having train crash issues.
So is Foxy.
Yeah, but that's because they do all that, all those vehicles running around.
Had like 6 different vehicles doing like 3 different things.
You know, Foxy's his city that he's almost done with. He's actually put forward possibly ending his series.
Really?
And starting a new one.
Why?
And stuff. Or possibly doing kind of a restart from scratch in the same world. And then just doing stuff differently.
Now, with the knowledge that he has.
Yeah, with his knowledge that he has now.
Kind of makes sense to
because I mean, in the beginning there's a lot of things that he he just recently started automating all of his crate stuff, and that should have been automated
a while ago.
Yeah, I mean, I can't lie, we've done the same mistake.
Fair.
But also, in the very beginning, we both started working kind of somewhat separate and somewhat together.
As usual.
And we've learned that just with you and I in the same world, we should just always just start out as a team.
It just makes life easier.
Mm-hmm.
Get more stuff done. Is that whole thing not pickable up with the, oh no, it's not. Oh, the industrial iron pick up with the...
With the wrench.
Only the blocks, though.
Yeah.
The brass breaks like butter, though, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Especially the drill just tears through it.
Oh, my axle's just punching it. What little bit of the stairs are used for the side decor. And thus is the end of an era.
Yep. Unfortunately. But this thing was useful until it started in any area that we had it parked in it was lagging the area down after a certain point of the development of that project.
Well, not only that, but I feel like just in general, this mod really isn't what it used to be. It's kind of devolved a little bit. Valkyrian Skies definitely isn't as good as it used to be. The updates don't seem as quality as they used to be. Like, when was the last real improvement we got to Valkyrian Skies?
Clockwork.
Yeah.
And it's still an alpha.
Yeah. And I don't see that coming out of alpha for quite some time.
I mean, the fact that they brought it down to the fact that it is actually on CurseForge in alpha, but yet Create Interactive isn't yet. Well, it is, but it's only in a few versions. It's not in 120.1 yet for some weird reason.
Well, they're having to figure out so much stuff right now with that mod.
Well, it's available on their website to download for this version, but yet it's not available in CurseForge, so you can't put it in a CurseForge mod pack.
I think because they don't want to be responsible for people's packs exploding.
And that's why everything always has that experimental setting. I think that's all of the last of the create components. Oh, yeah.
It's definitely a somber feeling tearing this thing apart.
I know.
Especially after how long we've been building it.
I won't lie, the blimp design was horrible.
Yeah.
It looks more like a boat attached to a rocket.
That balloon's gonna be hell to take apart, I'll tell you that much. Actually, probably after we get this layer down, we might want to just drop it the rest of the way down and start on the balloon.
I'll tell you, it was weird yoinking all the create stuff out of here. I just walked up and down with the wrench, just do. You know?
Okay, why is it breaking? Why does it seem like it's breaking stuff faster now?
Create Aeronautics is just going to be insane when it comes out.
I just can't wait for a decent mod where we can be able to fly. God damn you, Roku. Was it necessary to spleef me?
Yep.
Motherfucker. I'm standing literally the perfect distance to fucking break what I was breaking, and you're like, nah.
Just boop. I feel like you needed to take a dip. But yeah, Foxy's got, I think it was like 3 different things he's having people vote on. Either restarting in a new area in his world and starting literally from scratch, but still in the same world, and then later on connect the new area, his new area back into the old. The other one was just start a whole new pack, and he'd be switching over to doing crate on the fabric side. Well, there's a lot of he'd be losing some good mods for create that are only on the Forge side, but he'd also be gaining some other ones as well. The main mod that he looking forward to that he'd gain that he could have in his pack is the Festus mod.
Oh, the Hephaestus, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's really the only thing that I miss not being able to have access to. What would we lose if we swapped over to Fabric?
I'm gonna look into it.
Because it might be better to run the SMP on Fabric, because it's more stable. Rather than running on Java.
Well, everything's Java.
Well,
you mean Forge?
Yeah, Forge Java. Forge's Java script is fucking horrible.
Then I walked off the edge while I was trying to. There.
Yeah, floating makes this take forever though. Oh, what the fuck? Did I miss a lantern? Or did you put that back?
Or could it be an invisible one? One that just needs to be right clicked.
Couldn't be.
Okay. The lantern that's floating here is an invisible one.
Yeah, no, the rest of the
I can't even get it to update.
It's okay, it should update when I drop this down.
You're gonna squish me.
Alright. Still can't get up on top of the balloon.
Nope.
I did.
You can from the tip, I bet.
If you go up on the side.
Oh. I'm on the inside finally getting the rest of this stuff out.
I'm up on top starting to...
Getting the rest of the steam engines out of here. Or actually just drawer controllers.
Why did you have to go and line this whole thing with fucking iron, industrial iron?
Why? Because it looked good?
Yeah, but you know this is so damn annoying to clean up.
Well, we weren't expecting to ever need to do this.
Eventually, you should have expected us to have to rip it apart.
Honestly, I did not.
Oh,
Expect to have to do... If Clockwork would just bring back their hot air balloon system, we'd be in good shape. But instead, they want people to use this system instead to build airships.
Oh god, this is gonna take forever to break this balloon too.
Instead, they decided to improve how Eureka worked. So that Eureka would work with Create.
Why can't I see that?
On the last layer. Bing. There we go. That's all of that took out of here. So remember, there's some super glue that I need to remove.
Inside?
Outside. The super glue for the propeller blades.
Oh yeah. Go remove that real quick.
Yep. And then there's still a little bit on the back hatch yet. Which I can do that now.
Meanwhile, I'm running around up on top of the balloon starting to dismantle it.
That looks like that's all the super glue that was left in the system.
Well, I can tell you this much, we're definitely going to get a lot of industrial iron back.
Yeah, and that's a block that I use for a lot of building.
Considering this fucking balloon's literally covered in it.
Especially the tip of it
Yeah.
is highly reinforced.
Yeah, highly reinforced war balloon for what? Practically built an orcish war balloon. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, the drill's not particularly fast at breaking this either. Hold on. Do we have any shears? No. You have...
Ah! Goodbye, Laz.
No, drill. you chose to break probably one of the worst blocks to break first. Really, Roku? Dude, fuck you.
No, you already made yourself way back up.
Still, that's fucking annoying. It's already difficult enough to have to fucking do this shit. It's already bad enough that this shit doesn't break instantly. What?
It's easier to do it from the sides.
So we're not gonna have sites for very long. If the arachnid is larger than a quarter, yes, it is fucking terrifying. What do you mean?
What are you talking about? Some of the worst ones are the size of a quarter.
Yeah, like I said, anything larger than a quarter and it's a fucking no.
Like the one that's sitting on your shoulder?
That won't work on me, Roku. That's probably about the size of a dime, maybe about a nickel. It was only a mouse, a black mouse. They're practically fucking harmless.
We're going to get a lot of glowstone back too.
Yes. On the inside of this fucking balloon. But yeah, I'm assuming you see the spot where I've been getting back into the balloon. Back up on top of the balloon now.
I also made a spot up at the front.
Not gonna lie, these break way too slow for my liking. I feel like they need to just have a tool in the Eureka mod that breaks balloons specifically. Like instant breaks them. Like how Create has its rent. Every mod needs to have something that instant breaks specific blocks in the mod.
Unfortunately, the drill is faster than shears.
Yeah, I know. I already tested that theory. That was like the very first thing that I tested. Was to see if shears were going to be any faster, and unfortunately, they were not. And it was quite disappointing. So I was really hoping that the shears would be faster.
Shears might be faster. I shall return.
No, they're not.
They can have efficiency added to them.
But then you gotta go and get efficiency books and trade emeralds? Because we don't have a lot of emeralds.
Oh, we have a few. I did set up the auto trader.
Oh, you finally set it up?
Yeah, I just haven't been feeding him sticks. Oh, this is gonna be ugly sight. Our old storage system all in bits and pieces. Okay, now let's see here.
Nope, because we have no longer a need for a storehouse. Now that the central bank's here.
Oh my
You also might want to add an upgrade to the trees as well, because you'll tear through them. As well as possibly mending.
There was an efficiency 5.
In the system.
Yeah. Let me.
The real question is, what the fuck are we gonna do with all these balloons?
Who knows?
I don't think we can do anything with them besides airships. And personally, I don't like the texture that's on them. I personally don't care for the texture that's on the balloons at all.
See, that's what I liked about Clockwork's hot air balloon system. You could build it. It just needed to be built out of wool. And it worked with all variants of wool, as long as it had the base coat of being a wool block. That means it was compatible with chiseled wool.
Feedback to make it look good.
Here comes the super shears. Just watch it as.
If
through it.
Shredding through this balloon, I'm gonna be heck.
And I have.
Shred through quite a bit.
Oh. Oh.
Better? Are you ripping through the balloon?
Oh yeah.
Oh my Jesus.
I just tore through that wing like it was nobody's business.
Alright, start ripping the balloons. You got the super shares.
Here you go.
Oh,
sweet. They just went into the system.
Oh, the other super shares?
Well, the books to make it one.
I gotta fly then.
Nope, there's an anvil in the system too.
Yeah, but I've only got 5 books.
There's XP in the system.
Is there XP?
Yep.
Yes, there's experience nuggets. Yay.
Yep, because they're not being automatically pumped out of the system at the moment.
But...
Oh god, this is... Oops!
Breaking 3...
I didn't pay attention and I broke my shears.
Yeah, that's why I said you might want to make sure that you put fucking mending on.
I had mending.
God damn it, Roku.
Is there shears from, whatchamacallit?
From Silent?
Yeah. I doubt there is.
Hold
on. Don't matter, I still gotta go get another Efficiency 5 book. Oh. I wasn't paying attention to my shears during... Okay, I'll make blueprints and make silent ones so that I don't have to worry about them shattering.
Make 2 sets, please.
I will. Oh.
Give them diamond tips and everything.
No, you want emerald tip.
Or whatever.
Because that will give the biggest durability boost. Now, I don't have netherite to coat them, though.
That is fine.
Because I'm not going to netherite coat. Shears. Waste 2 pieces of netherite at the moment. Nope. Okay, I'm going to do that. Grab a smart shoot. No, I want smart shoot.
Yeah, it's a tool rod. I don't remember. Either August or September. There's either August or September, one of the 2.
There we go. Now I can get myself another. There we go. Another Efficiency 5 book.
Actually, as long as you put the blueprints into the system, I can do everything else.
Wait for him to allow trades again. We definitely need some more auto traders other than the fact it takes freaking netherite.
Yeah.
And we have a whole total of 16 netherite at the moment. Good. Did he just... Nope, he's not trading yet. There, I'll get the...
By the way, you are a jackass. You took all the sticks out of the system.
That's because I have an auto trader with all the sticks fed into him.
Yeah, but we can't make the blueprint without sticks.
Well, you can always make more sticks.
I was hoping that I was already gonna have sticks, not have to make sticks. Sticks should be a basic necessity that we should have a shitload of in the system, but we barely have any. What in the fuck, my guy? Did you forget that you had that mode on?
I could have sworn I didn't even have that on. Oh.
It's okay, I've already got the blueprint made. Diamond. Can you toss the other Crimson Iron tool rod back into the system?
There was only one.
There was two, I could have swore.
Nope.
Okay, let's build up. What would you prefer for your tool rod, then?
I already have my tool rod.
Okay, your diamond shears are actually in the system.
Okay.
Main part of them. The body.
Your emerald tip is in the system.
Thank you. I will add that on here in a moment.
There we go. Now,
babe. Letting her get into whatever the fuck. Are you not gonna pay attention at all? Are you that stuck in your phone?
okay, next up, I need to quickly craft an anvil. There we go. There we go. Yay. Now I have mega shears. Did you also put phantom tool grips? Mm-hmm. That way you have less clank. Because clank can cause your tool to completely shatter if you're not careful. Because that's how I've broken a shovel completely. I am going to set up a phantom farm like Beardstone did. I don't exactly understand, but oh god, these things will be handy if we ever build stuff out of wool. Because these things are the wool eaters. Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't realize until just then. Oh, I'm like, just a second. I'm gonna see if shears can be enchanted. What enchants they can take, you know? And then I saw efficiency on the list, and I'm like, we're idiots. You know? Because that just made our demolishing job a lot easier. Because these things are nutty. I'm not gonna lie, I went ahead and used one piece of netherite. Just to give these things more durability. Ah! Well, after I ate through my first pair of shears in seconds, I'm like... Well, I didn't take into consideration the amount of diamond makes a big difference too. Diamond and emerald tipped. Sometimes I'm breaking it faster than the server can keep up. I only had it happen when I broke like a whole ton a second ago. Oh shoot, I forgot
Those should be trash, I think. I don't think those are recyclable. Oh, Roku.
What?
It will not work on the frame block just because they're wool as well.
No. Frame blocks count as wood.
Okay. Give them to Amanda. Breathe. Actually, now we can tear these things, the side post straight down. Now that we should be able to fly straight back up. We've managed to whittle it down to where we can fly straight up on top now.
Man, this is so weird. After all the work we put into building this, it's coming apart now faster than it took for us to build it.
That's typically how it goes. Yeah, that's why I've been buying them, and well, is because I know Amanda can use those. Okay. Well, yeah.
Good God, sound like a machine gun breaking a whole ton at once. Just
Yeah. Unless you need it for anything. That might not be a smart idea. Because then that allows laziness. See, no. Trust me, what will happen is shit will just end up getting piled into it. I'm not stupid, I know how Colin is. That's Daddy's little girl. He's pissed off because he can't run over Mama. Definitely my daughter. Getting pissed off because she can't run people over. Yeah, that's my child. I fully have to claim that at that point. There's no denying it now. That she's my child. No, not really, but...
I can't believe that you didn't think she was yours to begin with. You really didn't trust your wife that much?
I don't think she really has anybody else that she could ever sleep with. You? I don't see you ever sleeping with anybody else. Hey, if anything, you should be happy that I'm saying that, not pissed off at me. Jeez, you can't fucking win, can ya? Crazy ass whammon.
Like I said, you can't live with them, and, well, you just can't live with them.
Well, you can't live with them and you can't live without them, so...
Yeah, I've been able to live without them.
Fair, Roku. Fair. You've been able to live without them. Fair.
Which, I won't lie, sucks.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, Roku. With the state of a place that you were living in, I wouldn't want to bring anybody home anyway. I wouldn't want to bring anybody back to that trailer.
Well, I haven't been in that trailer now for over a year.
Well, still, for that year that you've been in your apartment, Roku, you've been nonstop at work.
Pretty much.
So, there's not really much of an argument to that.
I won't lie, I've been a workaholic for the last year.
Well, that's why first week that you're out, when we move you out, I'm hoping that you're just gonna take the week and relax. That's at least my hope.
Oh, it will be a breathe for a tiny bit and then start getting job apps in right away.
Why? Huh?
hopefully I can get right on pretty quickly at
Timer.
yeah.
They're always looking for people. So it shouldn't take too long for you to get on.
Woo! There went my shears.
Oh, they finally broke.
Thank goodness there's XP in the system. Oop, I gotta make sure the shears are in my offhand. Whoa! That one stack of XP was not enough to fully repair them.
No, they take a lot of XP.
Thank God I have a repair kit. That's all nice and loaded up.
Lightning gets struck in the middle of the floor. You say that now. Give her 10 minutes. Not even, probably. Supposed to. Holy Jesus, my inventory is full.
You need to get yourself that magnet upgrade
I
for your
really
controller.
do. I just haven't bothered yet.
It saves a lot of inventory space.
Well, either way,
Especially when you're tearing down shit or mining stuff.
Either way, I was using the wrench to pick back up the iron block, so
Yeah, I won't lie, I've been using the wrench for the iron.
Because it just ends up in your inventory anyway. Careful, there's one gap that I accidentally might have opened up in the red wall. I don't know how your shears broke so fast. Mine are still doing good.
Dang, we've really torn through this thing.
Yup. This balloon is really the worst part of it.
Getting shears with efficiency 5 makes a huge difference, don't it?
Oh, that's the last layer of iron. that's the one side of the balloon that I didn't strip down yet. Well, at least not all the way down. I had stripped a good majority of the way down. Are you fucking kidding me? You need to sleep. Phantoms are after you.
I know.
Okay, this is the last layer of the balloon.
I forget you can't sleep on the balloon structures.
You can't sleep on this airship at all.
Yeah, I know. Ooh.
The best way to do this part is just going to be to stand on the middle beam. Really? Motherfucker, let me finish the fucking balloon.
I couldn't help myself because then, like, he would not expect it from underneath.
Oh no, I saw your name tag and I knew immediately what you were trying to do. My other hand was on my unmute switch because I was unmuting myself as you did it, so kind of screwed me over there.
Well, this vessel won't fly now.
Nope. Also, you're a jackass. You made each of these pillars just tall enough to where you can't fucking reach it from the deck of the ship.
I didn't do that on purpose.
We gotta run around and break all the lights with their fucking support. Because you would think the drill would break both the support and the light, but it doesn't. There we go. What? No, I ain't taking nobody. You wanna know what would be nice? If you had a saw. I feel like a saw would make quick work of all the... thaw any faster?
No.
No? No faster? Nah. That solves that.
Duh.
I need to crack myself a butt. Whoa. What happened to the airship?
I don't know.
I think it needs to be dismantled at this point. Wait, she still flies.
What the fuck?
It's because it's still seeing it as a fucking entity. It still sees everything as being there.
Whoa!
Let it align, let it align. Let it do its thing. That's because of how close we were to the ground, and it is assuming that it's a massive ship still. Disassemble. Now, if I right click, sneak to open, we are going to, yep, because now it won't even, there's the assemble. To bring it back down, and there's the disassemble.
And it disassembled.
Right. Yep. Now it's officially disassembled.
Yeah, and it's not lagging us to hell and back. And crashing our
No.
clients.
It now no longer exists at all.
Well, the last time I tried to disassemble it, it literally kept if you got anywhere near it, it crashed the client.
Nope. We're all good now.
Yeah. And that's why I'm like, we have to tear it apart.
Yeah, no,
or at least a good chunk of it beforehand.
Gwen, you are fine, child. I just wish that we had something faster to break this all. Like, how is it that an efficiency 5 fucking anything isn't fucking instant breaking all this?
This is where if we had our super enchanting up and going and had efficiency 6 on it all.
I don't think that would really make much of a difference. I'm not gonna lie.
Then you missed the episode where Foxy had to get rid of his axe.
No, I haven't watched any of that yet.
Because his axe was too powerful. Now you're breaking the back pain. Yep.
Of the room that never got finished decorated.
I know. Oh, sad days.
Well, the ship would have been very laggy if we had actually finished decorating it.
Oh, if we'd finished any bit of it, we would have been in
trouble.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Aideth would have been calling us, like, screaming, "Why is there a fire in my bedroom?"
And I'd tell him it's because you don't clean your room.
Because your server machine needs work, my guy.
Ooh.
I'd like to know when the last time he blew out that PC was, to be honest, too. Because I know he doesn't regularly blow out his computers like me and you probably do.
I blow out mine at least every
Once a
cup,
month.
at least, if not once a month, every other month.
Well, we're gonna have to be blowing it out every month, especially if we plan on being smokers.
Oh yeah.
Certain
And
types.
I'm so glad that smoking is allowed in Nevada.
Yes, it may be $60 for a fucking gram, but
I don't care.
you can buy it.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna be making a Colorado trip at least once a year.
Oh yeah. And also, I mean, we could always do the mail order kind. That's now the mood.
I'm pretty sure Roku will smoke either or. I don't think it matters concentrate or flower for Roku.
Yeah, it don't.
He's just glad that it's gonna be legal for him now.
I will be such a better person. Oh. Because here in Kansas, all we have to deal with is the wannabe shit.
Yep, the Delta.
And the Delta's only good if you're smoking it dab style. That's the only way you get a good buzz.
Well, and even then, that's just CBD. So really all that does is just pain relief. Just gives you kind of like a little bit of the head high.
Yeah.
But it's mainly just for the pain relief. Other than that, it's pretty fucking useless.
I mean, we could have done one other thing to have made this faster.
Grill?
A beacon.
Yeah, beacon would have made it a little bit faster, but we'd have to go and get another nether star for that.
Like, it's that hard to get nether stars.
I know.
Especially we've got like 300 skulls.
Well, really, we just need to make our fucking wither farm at this point.
Yeah, the automatic farm. For just so much easier when you know how to set them up better, the deployers and everything.
Yep.
Because, man, Foxy's original setup.
What the fuck? Whoever...
Foxy said if he does a restart in his world, he will reset his wither, or his end, to do another end run from scratch.
I'd hope so.
He won't reset his nether, because if he did, it would mess up his systems in his other places.
Really?
You slowed down.
Oh, gotta stop.
I caught up to you.
Afraid you.
TNT.
And the very last block.
And there we go. That's now out of the way finally.
The behemoth is gone.
Yeah, that is so weird. Now we want to build a tree farm in this area.
Yay. Really? We're gonna tear down the Sakura forest?
No, we're not gonna touch the Sakura forest.
Okay, better not touch it very well. Kick your ass. Question is how low are we wanting to drop this? What layer?
Let's bring it down to 70.
Bring it down to 70.
And we're not making an insanely huge tree farm. But I want this place over here to literally be processing. I don't know, do we want to do the lumber processing back at the lower city in a factory building? Or do we want the lumber processing to happen here?
I don't know, I'd say we send it back to the lower city to have it processed.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Because that gives us another facility to throw into the actual city.
Yeah. So here we just need to cut it all down. And then ship all the logs.
Yep.
And we'll want to make like a logging train.
What? Are you serious, child? You are ridiculous. No, it will not. Holy Christ, we've already been streaming for 2 hours? Holy Christ. Actually, no, we're approaching 3 hours already.
Yeah, 2 hours and 41 minutes.
Jeez, I just happened to alt tab and look at the time when I looked at my Discord messages. Holy.
Starts fuck with me when I don't have my... There. Fucking spider.
Back up over 2,000 industrial now.
I just killed your cousin.
He was a jackass anyway.
Hey Laz, look, I finally found your dad. He's finally coming back with the milk. Oh, he said he forgot the milk. He's leaving.
You're a dick, by the way. My dad is actually a very nice person. You're going home. Fuck. Roku, we have an issue.
What?
I can't make one of the magnet cards anyways, even if I wanted to.
Why?
We don't have any more lapis or luz.
Oh.
We've literally used all of our fucking redstone. You recently, with your fucking escapade with the copper and zinc, have used all of our fucking lapis.
Well, redstone got burnt through. Well, we're not. Now we have a whole ton in the circuit factory, copper circuit factory for redstone.
Uh-oh. What happened? Amanda needs baby's time.
Okay, now I need to go here, get my builder's wand.
We saw the documentary finally. Yeah, it's pretty messed up what SeaWorld does. It's... Yeah, it's fucked up. It's one of the reasons why I don't support SeaWorld. He said, nah, this blanket's mine. Yep. It's basically a breeding. He's nothing but a breeding. He's basically a bull.
Oh, I trapped a horse.
Oh, yeah. My stepsis finally watched the SeaWorld documentary. She's very depressed now that she's seen it. Bruh, was it really necessary to trap the horse?
I didn't mean to. It just kind of happened.
Okay, I'm turning him into glue. Wait. And I'm out of dirt.
You dirty bastard. Ah. There we go. Oh. Okay, let's start just.
Yeah, it's a pod.
Okay, gotta start calculating things here. Dark oak needs to be row of 4. 5, 6. We'll do 6 for dark oak.
What, babe? For what? Woman, you're always hungry. Eat more than a goddamn cow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. There's
like a bird.
dark oak. Now regular oak. I think we only need 4.
More or less like it. Now. Also, I've lost so much weight.
Really? We don't have any acacia logs.
Hey, this guy has acacia. Two coral, pumpkins, packed ice. Sea pickles, white tulip. Worm?
There we go. Acacia. I want acacia to be also 4. Spruce is so awkward.
Just not.
How you have to do the planting for spruce. Just to get a good yield of spruce, you need 6 rows.
It's after 6.
And
About
then
6:30.
Laz's favorite wood type.
Motherfucker, you know I hate birch. You best shut your fucking mouth.
That's why there's only 2 rows for birch. I think I'm gonna up dark oak just a teensy bit more. No, because we get a good yield on dark oak. It's not quite as problematic as...
You're also trying to make me figure out what to cook with rye bread.
Now, I don't know how to do...
Is that rye bread even any good?
Mangrove might have to be done in a slightly different, in its own little field. And not in the mass field.
Just because it's not open doesn't mean anything. We've had that rye bread for well over 2 months. Baby.
Oh, we need cherry and jungle.
Oh, we
yet.
bought that back in like January, February, baby.
Cherry.
That was before you went to Florida.
And jungle. Oops. Wrong.
I know you want to. Not really. Just not really. Yeah, I was about to say, definitely gonna want quite a bit of cherry. This cherry wood's pretty.
Mm-hmm. Mangrove will have to set it up in its own separate farm. Okay.
You have jungles down there? What?
Yep, I've got jungle. It's the very last one here. Reason why spruce has to be so big is because of the way they need to be planted.
Yeah, the trees.
Because they're weird.
Same thing with dark oak.
Okay. Now I gotta stop and remember. Unfortunately, I need to go count the width of my sweeper. Luckily enough, I have a small dark oak farm just right, pretty much straight across from us now, due east. It is due east, the train yard. Oh god, this thing is such a nightmare. And I made this sweeper wrong even to begin with. Okay. This sweeper a little bit wider than it needs to be because it only needs
I think
one row of deployers.
It's like 5 or 6 blocks.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 7 wide. A properly built sweeper. That sweeper I built a little incorrectly. And I gotta fix the system because for some reason the redstone switch didn't switch.
Child. Your current freakout is very unnecessary. Yeah, she's throwing a fit to throw a fit right now. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Okay, I'll have to figure out what's going on with this system later.
Damn it, Roku. When you're around me, you need to not have that fucking magnet on.
Why?
You sucked my fucking sleeping bag into the system. I looked in my inventory and I was like, all of a sudden was like, where the fuck is my sleeping bag?
Why is this thing spinning still? Okay, this whole gantry system over here is completely messed up.
What, is it fucked?
Well, it's spinning and it has no rotational power going to it.
Oh yeah, it's fucked.
Oh. I'll have to... I need to let the chunks reload.
Yeah.
I'm not that concerned. I know it's a 7-block wide sweeper.
Yep.
That's all that I truly needed to remember.
Yes, indeed.
I will be glad when we have our angel rings. Oh, I think this week I'm gonna do some...
We would have had them a while ago if you hadn't fucking spent all of our goddamn netherite.
Okay, so we have a sweeper platform that's going to take up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, there's the sweeper platform area. Okay, then we want the field to be 1, 2, 3. I don't think I counted that right. Oops.
You're out an extra block on the other side.
I know, I know, I know. it's going to be so messed up as spruce. The way it works. Following the pattern, right?
You already fucked up the pattern. Oh no, no you didn't. It just looks fucked up from up here where I'm standing.
Now, if you're not wanting to grow the ginormous spruce tree, or spruce trees, this is as close together as you can plant them. That they will still, that single high ones will grow. Here is the ending point. I'm not making a ginormous farm. This should be more than big enough for our needs. Now, another landing platform. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What, little girl? Think you can purr? Oh, you think you can purr? You gonna sing? Oh. Yeah, I'm my fuzzy girl. Yeah, you daddy's fuzzy girl. You are so much like your dad, Mr. Winkle Dinkle. Mm-hmm. Which is the one sleeping right there. That big fuzzball right there. He's in his spot. Yes, you're pretty. Mm-hmm. You're like, Dad, you gotta pay attention to me. You came home and just got straight on the computer. You didn't pay any attention to me when you got home. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're like, you got to pay attention. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. God, Cece, knock everything down. No, you get. No, Peaches. Miss Peachy. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'll have to work out designing tree farms for Crimson and whatchamacallit, Nylium, Warp.
It's Warp and Crimson.
Yep, Warp, Crimson, and Mangrove.
Well, there's also Netherwood, too.
Oh yeah, I forget about the Netherwood. That one's not too bad. Because it just has to plant it on netherite.
I don't know how Netherwood even grows, so...
Yeah, and there's a good chance that it might be like some of the other Netherwoods where the trees actually grow upside down.
I hope not.
I know in Biomes O'Plenty, the Netherwood, that one type, grows upside down. I've also been looking at terrain generation mods for the SMP. Different ones to give us a more realistic world generation. And the one that sounds the best is, it's called Williams something. My favorite one, unfortunately, isn't available, Terraforged. Not in this version. Ooh. Ooh. We may have to get the good old Zephyr and go on a very long journey.
For what?
What's the one wood type we don't have saplings for?
Oh, mangrove? I've been telling you by the fucking propules and stuff from people.
Die.
I don't even remember where the closest mangrove was.
Oh, it's a nice journey.
I was about to say, oh yeah, no, there. That's a...
Yeah, the mangrove is way out east.
Yep, there it is.
And it's a massive mangrove. Not tiny.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were able to find an actual large biome of it.
I know, and I couldn't believe it.
Just 10,000 blocks away, that's all.
Yeah, just 10,000 blocks, no biggie. Your cousin is giving me hell.
He is fine.
Could have gone out.
You can be as loud as you want. It's our voices. He's used to our voices at any volume.
Could go a little bit bigger if I really wanted to, but I don't want to overdo it. I won't lie, we've had issues in this series of overdoing stuff. I really don't want a repeat of the farming district. You know?
What?
I think a lot of shit's going into my backpack.
Why don't you just wait? Later I can let you use my computer and you can do it. And it'll be 10 times faster.
Ooh, I love cherry blossom biomes. It's always hard to find any of them that are decent size, though.
Only way you're gonna find a decent sized one is an amplified.
And even then, they're still Not that
Relatively
big.
small. Yep.
I've seen. Oh, what's this neat little cave over here?
I believe they were done like that on purpose.
Neat little cave opening. Oh, it's.
Uh-oh. Looks like I might be abandoning you.
Why?
Helldivers time.
Well, we've been streaming for
3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Just broke that 3-hour and 22-minute mark.
Yeah, I think we might just call it here for this stream, and then the next. Now, I won't be able to stream again until Friday.
This Friday?
Yeah, because I work a double on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because the gal has already called in sick for the next 3 days.
Are you fucking kidding me?
She's dealing with, just went through the ER and everything, and she has, neuropathy.
Ooh.
So, yeah, that's what. So she's dealing with that right at the moment. And there's no clue as to. I probably won't be seeing night shifts. My all nights.
Wow.
Just because the gal that we hired that was supposed to come in and start doing morning shifts still hasn't started yet. And she was supposed to have started last week.
Oh, jeez.
And then she had to say that she couldn't start then because of, I don't know what going on with her baby. Because she literally just had a baby.
Oh, yeah.
But it sounds more like mama's not wanting to leave baby.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Mm-hmm. Because we know she's got babysitters lined up. People that will babysit. One being her mom that literally works. She's one of the nurses there in our facility. And another one being one of the other nurses that are in the facility. But we have all the overworld woods except for Mangrove. And that's because it works a little different. Because I believe it has a different harvesting point or planting system.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know because I've never even grown a mangrove tree to know.
Same.
So it's called, I have to research that one.
We have to experiment.
And everything. Do a little bit of research and then see how about doing it my own way. But I think we should head back over to the city. Which, luckily enough, we're actually not that far from it.
No.
That's why I chose that location. Because one, it was a plainsy area, and two, it wasn't that far from the main city. And this will be the first train that will actually be coming in to the shipping yard down here. Oh, Peachy. Daddy's going to get off of here in just a minute.
I'm not gonna lie, I can kind of feel the lag coming back into this area though now. It definitely doesn't. Server is losing stability, I can feel it.
Yeah, and that's why we'll be probably, after you move, we'll be starting a new series, unfortunately, and putting this one. We're not going to end this series. Well, part of it will also come down to once I get the new server machine up and going.
Yep.
That will make a big difference because we're going to be running dual Xenons with 128 gigs of RAM.
Gonna be able to give it everything that she got.
Oh, yeah. We'll be able to run multiple Minecraft servers.
The server will be butter.
Because we'll have 20 cores.
Yep.
And that's not counting the 40 threads that we'll have available. You know? That's just going to be nuts. yes, it's a little bit older machine, but we're only running Minecraft server. We don't need top of the line. Because we're going to be running Gen 2 Xenons. But I've done lots of research, and there are tons of people that run huge Minecraft servers, even on Gen 1 Xenons.
Yep.
Because they're just so powerful of a processor. The only thing that's the difference between each Xenon's gen is its cache.
Yep, that's it.
And cache does not affect Minecraft diddly squat.
Nope.
Unless you're like wanting to run 10 servers at once, then it's a different ball game. You know? But we're just going to be running like this server, or well, eventually our SMP, and then any other servers that you and I are playing together. But once we're living together, we can LAN.
Yep. A lot of our stuff we can just LAN rather than
The stuff that's just you and I games.
Yep.
We will just LAN them.
Yep.
And not waste server processing.
Yep.
Because right at the moment, both of us have almost identical PCs.
Mine's just got a better CPU in it, that's all.
Yeah. What CPU are you running?
Mine's a 7th gen.
Are you sure you're 7th gen?
No, I might be. I'm the 7th generation. I'm using a 7th generation processor, but...
You mean you're using a Ryzen 7?
Where the fuck is my... Oh. Ryzen 7 5700G, so I'm using the 5th gen.
No, that's technically a 3rd gen Ryzen.
Really?
Yep, that's only 3rd gen.
It's only 3rd gen.
It's still 3rd gen.
Running awfully powerful for a 3rd gen.
Yep, the new ones are 4th gen. The new ones are 4th gen.
Hang on, no, I'm literally right on schedule.
Yep,
Still done.
you are a step up from me because you're in a 5000, where I'm running a 3600. Is what I'm running. But I was looking into getting the next tier, you know, the newest shit. But when I have my dream machine mapped out, running a Ryzen 7, what is it, 5800 3D processor, which is the best processor for gaming, currently still on the market.
But I'm gonna go and spread democracy with the boys.
Yep, and okay, everybody, thank you very much. We just hit the 3.5 hour mark, which is a perfect time to end everything. So thank you very much for joining me this evening and stuff this afternoon, this evening. It has been a total blast. It's fun finally. It was fun finally being able to show you guys the project that we were doing and everything. We finally got the lag ship demolished and gotten rid of. And we began the process of getting our tree farm together. In the next stream on either Friday or during this weekend, we will then journey with the Zephyr all the way out to a massive mangrove swamp to gather the mangrove saplings and everything. In between streams, I'm going to do some work in the city and stuff, get some structures up and going, most likely. I'm not going to put any factories or anything in them because we'll design those on stream, all those setups and everything. So if I think we'll get at least one quick restaurant going and stuff so that we have our first food access and stuff, which unfortunately it would have to be a vegan restaurant since we don't have meat processing yet. We don't have our stockyard yet, but that's definitely going to be probably our next project after the tree farm, is to get a stockyard going so that we can finally have getting beef and cows and all that stuff coming in and stuff. And then another project would be a fishing,
I'm off to democracy.
and all that stuff. But as always, feel if you're watching over on YouTube, feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment, turn on that notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I'm going live or if I've posted a video. Also, there's links to join my Discord. I always post in Discord also anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes prior to going live. That way you will know there as well. So, thank you guys for joining me, and have a good one.